name is Iraina. Thank you for having me today. So what if I told you that there is a diet that can reverse the most severe cases of heart disease? One that could prevent 95% of all cancers caused by environmental factors. One that could reverse type 2 diabetes more effectively than any drug on the market. Would you believe me if I told you that this diet could also save billions of animals every year, prevent millions of humans from starving, and stop widespread deforestation and destruction to this planet? And by the way, this diet is as simple as eating plants. A plant-based diet is the only diet that has been scientifically proven to prevent and reverse chronic disease. It has been shown to be far more effective in promoting health than any drug, vitamin, herbal supplement, or surgery. And people are starting to take notice. Much of the world is trending towards plant-based eating, and this global shift is here to stay. Mainstream health organizations such as Kaiser Permanente, the Dietary Guidelines Advisory Committee, and the American Institute for Cancer Research are recommending plant-based diets for chronic disease management. Hospitals such as Bellevue and Montefiore here in New York City are enrolling their patients in plant-based programs. More school students and teachers in New York City will be enjoying plant-based meals than ever before. Woo! But what makes plant-based diets so effective? Well, it's not magic, it's science. When you base your meals on plants, you're consuming more vitamins, minerals, fiber, and cancer-fighting phytonutrients, things that we generally don't get enough of. Perhaps the strongest evidence we have for adopting a plant-based diet is for heart disease. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for both men and women, and is responsible for 1 out of every 3 deaths in the United States. Research studies demonstrate that plant-based diets do not only slow the progression of heart disease, but can reverse the deposit of atherosclerotic plaques. That is huge. So if a whole food plant-based diet can reverse the #1 killer, shouldn't it be the diet recommended by cardiologists and the American Heart Association? It's time the public knew the truth, and let's let them decide what to do with this life-saving information. I started taking notice of the benefits of a plant-based diet while working as a nutritionist for a small herb-focused health company. I was instructed to recommend a plant-based diet to every client, no matter their health condition, who walked through the door. The individuals who came to us were very sick, and I wasn't sure if I could help them. Many of these individuals had severe cases of type 2 diabetes and had already lost several ligaments and were losing their eyesight. Some of these people underwent decades of chemo treatment due to multiple cases of cancer. These good people spent many years, maybe several decades, floating in and out of the medical system, searching for an answer to their health problems, and that answer never came. So they turned to food. So instead of writing a prescription for a pharmaceutical drug, we wrote a prescription for fruits and vegetables. Most of my clients' first impression of a plant-based diet was that it was too extreme. But I reminded them that slicing your chest open for heart surgery is extreme. That having a breast, colon, or prostate removed to treat cancer is extreme. Plant-based diets are not extreme, but the consequences of the present Western diet is. So what were the results of adopting a plant-based lifestyle for these people? Their cholesterol, weight, blood pressure, and blood sugar levels dropped so significantly that their medications were discontinued. Previously scheduled surgeries were canceled. Many of them reversed and eliminated their health issues altogether. While plant-based diets do not reverse every disease, they certainly offer the best opportunity to halt the progression. Even more impressively, my clients told me that they had found meaning in this lifestyle beyond health. They told me that they had embarked on an education of a lifetime, because as you do more research about plant-based diets, you start uncovering the truth about how our diets affect the lives of animals. The most compelling argument for removing animals from your diet is ultimately an ethical one. Eating animals is not only causing unparalleled health epidemics, but it is also contributing to the suffering of sentient beings. Billions of innocent animals are abused, tortured, and slaughtered every year for the unnecessary consumption of their flesh and secretions. But by avoiding the purchase of animal products, we spare the animals from a life of suffering. I find it deeply motivating that I can live by my values every time I sit down to eat a meal. Every meal becomes a prayer for a more compassionate and just world. It's now that I realize that a plant-based diet can not only heal the body, it can heal the planet. Thank you.